Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will be discussing a travel nurse's check breakdown.
First thing we will be discussing is the bill rate. Now, the bill rate is the amount of money that an agency can charge a hospital for the travel nurse's work. These bill rates can vary from hospital to hospital and from contract to contract, and also can depend on the time of year and also the demand for the specialty that's needed for the nurse. Now, a lot of the times a nurse will never see this full bill rate. This is due to the fact that agencies have designated a certain portion of these monies to make sure that their nurses are in compliance with certain licensing and credentialing that is needed for the nurse to fulfill her contract. Now, Natalie will go ahead and break it down even further from the taxable and non-taxable portions of your money, so stay tuned.
Okay guys, so there are two main parts of a travel nurse's paycheck: the taxable and the untaxable portion. The taxable portion of a travel nurse's paycheck is the hourly rate. Same thing as when you are a staff nurse. You make a certain amount an hour and the government takes taxes from that amount. Now, the untaxable portion of the check. This is a reason why a lot of people do travel nursing. The first part of the untaxable portion of your check is your housing stipend. This is money that your travel company will give you to live in the area where you're going to be working. So, for example, cities like San Francisco, New York, Boston, it costs more to live, so your travel company will give you more money to live there. The next part of the untaxable portion of your check is meals and incidentals. Your travel company will give you money to eat while on assignment. Next is the travel reimbursement. Your travel agency will give you money to relocate. So for instance, I moved from Baltimore, Maryland to Oakland, California, and my travel agency paid for that. Of course, the travel agency does cap this number, so it is up to a certain money amount. Last but not least is the referral bonus. This is money that your travel agency will give you at the end of your assignment for referring a friend to their services.
So here's a sample of what your weekly check will look like. So the first part is the taxable portion, and this is how much money you're getting paid an hour. For this instance, we'll use $35. So $35 times 36 hours a week equals about $1,260 a week. Now, to the non-taxable portion, the IRS cannot take money out of this part of your check. First is the lodging. So there is a website called gsa.gov that is ran by the IRS that will basically suggest how much you should be getting paid for housing and for food. For instance, Oakland, they suggest that you should be getting paid $161 a day just for your lodging. That equals up to about $1,127. Now, they also suggest that you should be getting paid around $64 a day for your meals. Now, some companies have a cap. Some companies will say, up to $30 a day or $35 a day. This is how much we're giving you, and that's non-negotiable. So for this instance, we chose a number in the middle. So $42 a day for your meals. That equals up to about $294 a week. Now, altogether, this equals $2,681, but this is your gross income. Now, remember we said that in your taxable, how much you'll be making in your taxable income. So let's take out about $400 from that, and this will be around your net income. Now, this will vary for each person based on the number you're claiming for your taxes. So for this instance, we'll take out $400, and this equals up to about a little bit over $2,200 a week. Now, total for a month, that equals up to about $8,800. So that's how travelers make the bulk of their money, is by taking the stipend, because they'll have this money for your stipend that's non-taxable, and then they'll find a place that's much cheaper to live in, hopefully. Now, if you're not taking housing, you still will receive your taxable income, so how much you're making an hour, and your meals and incidentals, so you'll still get that. What Natalie was talking about earlier is your travel reimbursement. So like she said, she went from Baltimore to Oakland, so usually they give you around $500, but you have to show the receipt of your airfare. You also have your referral bonus, so you can get up to $1,000 just from referring a friend to this company. Last but not least is your license reimbursement. So this does have a cap to it, but usually you have to show proof of how much you paid to get your license in the state that you were practicing, and they will reimburse you for this as well.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.